Hi. Okay, so as we get started, I've got scissors, needle, thread. This is to keep my needles safe. It's like a home for them. This is a push pin, not a needle. You don't need this. Not right now for this project. Then I have 2 scraps of fabric. So I'm going to take some thread, and I think it's usually a good idea. I'm going to try to get that to focus in the camera. Can you see it? You can see I have paint on my hands and markers. I'm going to cut the end of the thread. I'm sorry, it's blurry. And then I'm trying to get a nice, unfrayed, more crisp end of thread. And think of it like a game. You have a little hole in the end of the needle. If I lay this still, maybe you can see it better. See, there's like a hole. So it's a game. Can I get this through here? I think you can. I believe in you. Okay, let's see how fast Miss Chin can do it. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh, I did it. I did it. Okay. So I've got the thread going a little bit through the hole, and I'm going to pull gently. Do 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 do. See how it's pulling through the needle. Okay. Keep going a little bit further until you've got about, okay, see how I've got this double threaded now? So keep going, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Doo, 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 doo. Okay, and then I'll show you. So probably this is going to be a good length to start with. Let me cut this. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! You see it? So it's about 1 foot long. So now I got to tie a knot on the end. Sometimes kids tie knots near the needle, and I think that makes your life more difficult and harder to sew. So let's stick with the end of the thread. And what I do is I wrap the end of the thread around my finger, over, and then under. Whoop. Okay, I think I got it. I'll do it again. Okay, and then I pull tight. So now I've got a little needle. Let's see if I can get this to focus better. There. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, so we straighten this out nicely. Do, do, do. Okay, I've got the end of my thread again. It's making a little bit of a loop. Okay, I straightened it out. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it around my finger, and I'm gonna take this other finger and kind of hold it in place. So it looks like this. Forgive my messy art teacher hands. I need to go wash my hands. Okay, so it looks like that. Then I'm gonna take this over and through the loop, and then you pull it tight, and I'm going to try my best to aim it where I get it over this knot. Okay, see what happened there? See, I've got 2 knots not together, still not quite big enough to keep the needle from to keep the knot from like slipping through. Okay, so one more knot. Wrap around my finger, over, and then like underneath and through. You kind of have to hold your mouth right for this part, okay? I didn't get it. That's okay. That's okay. Stay calm. Okay, so over and around. And then through. And then through. Oh my goodness. See? Even grown-ups have trouble with this sometimes. It's okay. We got this. We can do this. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I got this. I can do this. I think I got it. I did. Okay, so carefully, I'm going to pull this through. Careful, careful, careful. Okay, pretty close. I was able to get at least 2 knots together. So I've got a total of 3 knots, but 2 are kind of overlapping right there. So that's gonna be good. Okay, so now, see how it's double threaded? See how there's two strands. That's what we want. Makes it stronger. Stronger. All right, take your 2 pieces. And so pretend this is your bear. This would be like the leg. And what I would do is you can decide, do I want to go from the top or from the bottom? I'm going to go from the bottom. I don't think there's anything wrong with either way. Okay, so see, I got both. I stabbed through both pieces of fabric. And then I'm going to pull gently, gently, because sometimes when you're doing this, the thread wants to get tangly and you're like, oh no. And I'm not going to yank. I'm not going to go yank because I don't fully trust the knots that I made. They're a noble effort, but they're not perfect. Okay, now, again, through the back. Pretty close. Pretty, like, not real far away, not like way over here. Okay, here we go. And then we go pull, 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 pull. Okay, be careful because stuff around you wants to get tangly. See, it wanted to grab my tomato. And then I've got a little bit of messiness back here. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, so we got a first stitch. Okay. From the back to the front. Not very far away. About the same distance in. And pull. Pull, 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 pull. Do, do, do. And then from the back. In. Pull. Okay, is it making sense? From the back. Pull. Boom. Okay, I'm trying to make my stitches neat and tidy. That's the goal. So they're not spaced far apart because why? Because we need to put polyfill stuffing in there. We don't want the stuffing to come out. Okay. Keep going. Okay, and then that's probably good for today. We're not going to worry about talking about the end knot yet. But basically, if you were to open this up, and see this is kind of messy right here. So you could probably trim that with scissors. There, see, I fixed it. And now, that didn't look too bad. Is it amazing? No. We want it to be pretty strong. I can pull on that and it is not coming apart, so it is functional, and that is the goal. Try to make your stitches nicer. I was trying to hurry so you can take your time more. Okay. That is how you thread a needle and knot the thread and how you do your first stitches.